Since 1981, Brett Reistad has been a member of the American Legion, and in August, at the organization's 100th National Convention, was elected National Commander.
Exactly 100 years ago, Americans were losing their lives in massive numbers during an unprecedented and horrific war. November 11th will mark the anniversary of the armistice which ended World War I. I am proud that delegates to our convention in Minneapolis passed Resolution 107, which encourages communities and houses of worship to toll their bells at 11 a.m. on November 11th.
Brett has dedicated 36 years of active service to the American Legion and its programs.
While we were debating the future Supreme Court, exercising the right to assemble and protest via rule of law, an American soldier protecting that right was killed in Afghanistan by an IED. His name was Specialist James A. Slape from Morehead City, North Carolina. He was 23 years old, unquote. This is the core of why we exist, to advocate for heroes like Specialist Slape and the grieving families that they leave behind. We exist not just to support families of the fallen, but Blue Star families and our American Legion family as well. And we offer support in all kinds of situations.
As the National Commander, he looks forward to the opportunity of leading the largest wartime veteran service organization in the country.
We're still a very powerful force, but our membership numbers are not nearly as high as they should be. As of last Friday, we had 63,528 fewer members than the same time last year. This is our last meeting before we officially turn 100 years old. So if we wish to finally turn a corner on membership, now is the time to do it. If we want people to remain in our organization, we have to make them feel like they're valued parts of our organization. And nothing is more important than a relationship that they have with their local post.
The American Legion is comprised of more than 2 million members with 13,000 plus posts located throughout the world.
I talked about the core of why we exist, but what mission could be nobler than keeping veterans alive? The VA recently estimated that there are still 20 veterans a day who commit suicide. That's every day, and from every modern war era. Of these 20 veterans a day, 14 have not sought treatment through the VA. We need to absolutely ensure that veterans who are depressed get some help long before thoughts of suicide take over. Recent VA statistics also reveal that more than 1 million veterans are currently diagnosed with PTSD. Do you think there's a connection? We can be that friendly ear that these veterans need to talk to. We can be their comrades, their mentors, their friends. And we need a strong VA to help us on the professional and medical side of the equation. Preventing suicides, treating PTSD, traumatic brain injuries, burns, prosthetics, Agent Orange-related cancers, hepatitis C. I can go on and on listing reasons why a strong VA health system is so essential. Not all of us are combat veterans, but we all know what it's like to serve during a time of war. While each military experience is unique, we have far more in common than anything that sets us apart. We must also remember that the current generation of veterans grew up in a different world than we did. They communicate differently. Many have used social media for their entire adult lives. We should never change our core values, but we should be open to new approaches, fresh perspectives, and maybe even a better way of conducting business.